Welcome everyone. Today I would like to introduce you to the somatic cell count reports within InterHerd Plus. Somatic cell count reports can be viewed by clicking on Reports followed by Milk Recordings. Next, click on the Somatic Cell Count Reports tab. The upper grid lists the dates of the milk recordings, the herd somatic cell count at the milk recording, followed by the number of animals in each category. The lower grid, titled High Somatic Cell Count Report, lists the identities of the animals with high somatic cell values at the selected milk recording date. As highlighted in yellow, this table refers to the 28th of February 2023. If we'd like to see another date, for example the 27th of October 2022, just double click and this data has now updated. So what do these four tabs mean? New. Cows with previously only low somatic cell count recordings in the current lactation that are recording their first high somatic cell count of the lactation. First. Cows starting a lactation with a high somatic cell count recording. Repeat. Cows with high somatic cell count recordings in the current lactation but low somatic cell count at the previous recording that are now high. Chronic. Cows that were high somatic cell count at the previous milk recording and which remain high. Like a lot of the tables in InterHerd Plus, this data can be ordered and filtered. For example, they're automatically filtered by the consecutive highs, but we can also reorder this to start off with the lowest value instead of the highest value. And an example of a filter is only wanting to view parity 1 heifers, so just click 1 and enter. And to remove the filter, just double click backspace and enter. The somatic cell count summary report can be found on this tab here. This report is a review of the somatic cell count performance in the previous 300 days. The grid details the lactation number, quantity and proportion of cows in each category. Low is below 200,000 and high is above 200,000. The proportion of low to low gives the percent of cows that ended the previous lactation with a low somatic cell count recording that started the new lactation with a low somatic cell count recording. The proportion of high to low is the proportion of cows starting the dry period following a high somatic cell count that were then low somatic cell count by the time of first milking in the new lactation. The dry period report. This report provides further detail on the somatic cell summary report. New, first and repeat recovery. This tab identifies the high somatic cell count cows at the previous milk recording that are now low at the current selected recording. The somatic cell count contribution. This tab lists the milked cows in descending order of their overall contribution to the herd somatic cell count. The percentage of somatic cell count distribution value shows each cow's personal contribution to the overall herd. The aim of this report is to emphasise the importance of chronic cows to the overall somatic cell count content of milk and hence the importance of dealing with chronic cows at the earliest opportunity. Next is the somatic cell count summary graph. This graph displays the change in the numbers or proportions of animals in the categories over the period covered by the data in the grid of the milk recording data. So as you can see here, it contains all the same categories with regards to new, first, repeat and chronic. The final graph is the somatic cell count dry period graph. This graph shows the number or proportion of cows in the herd each month starting a new lactation by dry period category. Please note you can choose to include or exclude percentages, and the graph is currently set up to include cows calving within 30 days, but the number 30 can be changed. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please contact us and follow us on Twitter at InterHerdPlus.